Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise. I'm Lamar Haven. Welcome back to Star Fox 64. I think it's time to move on with the medium difficulty planets. Speaking of, this one looks unique.
That area's an oven. Don't go burning that R-wing. Be reasonable, Fox.
I'll be careful.
Off we go to Solar, out of the frying pan, and into the fire. I believe that was implied, at least. If you think you're in a Mario 64 level, you're not far off.
Keep an eye on your shield gauge.
You want to hope that the shields on all your characters is pretty high entering this level.
Might not make it.
As you notice, every time they talk, they take damage.
This baby can take temperatures up to 9,000 degrees.
But not over
Don't
9,000!
fly too low. Your ship can't take it.
The lower you fly, the more damage you take. But as you can see, I am taking damage just from being up here. And yes, these fire things, as I just demonstrated, can hurt.
Looks like you could use some help, Fox.
And because we did the mission with Bill in it before this,
Here we go.
he will help you out in this mission. He's going to destroy a couple of the rocks for us. Also, if the rocks are glowing, when you shoot them, they break into many pieces.
Watch yourself, Fox.
You're going to want to keep destroying rocks at a pretty reasonable pace, because they're what hold all the shield recharges that you're desperately going to need.
They're attacking your group. Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
So did you know there was a first-person mode in this game? Because I just demonstrated it. Alright, the fire will dissipate on that checkpoint, so don't worry too much about it if you're worried about getting the checkpoint.
Buddy, go away.
You want to destroy those as fast as you can, because if Falco stays too low to the fire, he will take a ton of damage. That's why you want your shields high on this stage for your partners.
It's too hot! I can't take it anymore!
But when they complain like that, they end up leaving and not showing up for the rest of this mission. But they're not too damaged to be able to be in the next mission. They're smart enough to know that it's time to go. See, just shield charges everywhere. Watch for the lava waves, watch where the enemies are coming from,
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
and get supplies whenever you can. Alright, just keep firing, getting your shields. This is actually a really good stage to get a lot of hits in. I'm not getting a ton because I'm not going after everything, because I don't really need to. Use bombs on the big groups of those flying buggers, and you'll be fine. Just gotta keep your focus and not panic. Stay high to this level and everything will be solid. Until this happens. Get hard to the upper left.
This is the enemy's bioweapon? Andross has been insane.
Data analysis complete. Here it comes.
Go for the arms. You are going to have to get somewhat low to do this.
Aim for the arm.
So your shields are going to be an issue. He can destroy those rocks that he just launched. Yes, those are still your source of shield upgrade. When he gets in the back row, he's going to start doing other attacks, but you can still hurt him if you're a crack shot and can hit his arm. But after that you've taken both, his head becomes the weakness. Keep firing is when he starts spinning those rocks, because you can just blow right through them.
Here they come.
Go for the head. It'll vulnerable now. If you're brave enough to just take the hit, you can keep the hits going
Hey! You did
and
it!
finish him quickly. Those are the bioweapons that Andross is working on to use against the world, the universe even. But now Mission 4 is accomplished.
All aircraft report.
I'm having some trouble here.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I've taken a few hits, but I'm okay.
If you keep your partner's shields above half, you've done really well.
You're getting better, Fox.
It really helps because they're only going to recover some of their shields for the next mission, and you just don't want them getting too low. But I think I did solid on that one. That's solar accomplished. And because, like I've told you before, the line behind you as you're moving actually indicates the difficulty. So as you can see in the very beginning, we did the hard path, which is red. Now yellow is medium, 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 and onward. So we now have another planet on our way and 2 satellites we can go to. We've been to one. Why don't we see what the other's like after getting through this?
So you're going to attack the enemy base? Great idea, Fox.
It'll be a piece of cake, General.
Good luck.
Macbeth. This one is actually really interesting and somewhat difficult, but it is another Landmaster mission. So you want to fire at different parts of this train
I spot the train.
so they don't use them against you. There's a bomb up there if you want it.
Hyenas now.
So we're going to be getting a lot of conversations from the boss of this level, because he's the one that's in charge of the train. You want to try and keep up also.
Here they come.
So use your boost when you have the opportunity.
Just shoot it, Hawk.
A bomb will clear out quite a few enemies from the sky if you're feeling packed in by them. Alright, get that bomb, upgrade, or not upgrade, just ammo, I suppose. I should have let the charge shot take care of all of them. That was my mistake. And more rocks on the path being dropped by
How's the Landmaster, Fox?
our train.
Car hovering.
No! Easier to do it my way. Oh, you meant for the gold ring. Sure.
Think that for real, be it. Don't let them get to the supply.
Sir, you sound like some of my relatives. And that's not a compliment. Oh dear! Hey, the big bombs. Forgot about those. Ooh! Get a bomb if you manage to get rid of all those enemies at once.
Shoot! He's right behind you.
And now he's not.
I guess I should be thankful.
Hit the base of that one, and you should be able to get rid of this turret firing part of it. But once you get past it, it doesn't matter because it's no longer going to be a problem.
Come a little closer.
Don't. It's a trap. Just be careful, stay on the path,
Hovering.
and destroy the parts of the train that are going to be in your way. Oh dear. I didn't quite get that in time. I was worried. You can destroy the base of the train, the actual part that's on the track, only after you destroy the part that's on it, I believe. Keep destroying parts of the train, though, as you're moving forward. Otherwise, they're going to be stuck on your path, and they're going to cause you damage if you stick around. Alright, so you can get through these if you just shoot them a couple times. Be careful, they will
I see the
fall on their
bunker
own.
on the right side. Hey, quick ahead.
That fuel bunker is a big deal. You want to make sure to aim for all those 8 switches that they just mentioned. Those are them right there in front of us. They're numbered. Make sure to get all 8 if you want to take the hard mode path.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Notice that supply goes right behind this door? Yeah, dick move.
You're very lucky.
Boss fight. Come over here to the left and you'll find number 5. Shoot ahead a little bit and try and destroy some things in your path. Ignore the boss.
Enemy field analyzed.
Alright, so that was number 6. I think number 7's here on the right. There it is.
I'm here to rescue you.
And when Falco says that, that means he hit number 8.
Now shoot the switcher.
The switcher is right in front of us,
Step on the gas.
and it appears there. When it opens up, shoot it once.
Good going, Buck.
Did you want a boss fight? Denied.
No! Get the blade! sake, stop it!
And get a bonus 50 hits from doing it that way. Not only do you defeat the boss and the supply train, but their fuel depot goes kaput as well. Mission 5 accomplished.
I can see the look on their stupid faces.
I'm sure we heard him this time. Now it's our turn to kick some tail.
Taking out supply lines is an extremely important wartime strategy after all. Well done, team. The Landmaster performed remarkably. Let's move on towards Venom. Nice little sequence of the Landmaster going back into the Great Fox. I always love that part. Alright. And here we are towards the... I don't remember what this one's called, actually. Why don't we find out? By proceeding to the next course.
It's almost over. We're in your debt. Come back in one piece, Fox.
Will do, General.
Area 6 Defense Station.
Good luck.
Through the middle. Why go through the outlying features? Why
in
go
here.
through their shield
No problem.
generators? When we can punch right through the middle of their forces.
Do you copy? Emergency maneuvers!
Emergency maneuvers aren't going to be enough to stop
Too
us.
late. Game over, pal.
Let the warmongering commence!
Entering Venom Air Defense Zone.
Everybody stay alert!
You might recognize those cores on these different ships. They look just like the ones that Mothership had many stages ago. You might want to just use a bomb to get through
Hey,
that.
Einstein, I'm on your side!
Destroying these bases gives you...
Am I getting slow?
Yeah, got them all! Whew, that was close.
Clean up this mess!
Destroying these gives you a lot of extra hits, so take advantage of that if you're aiming for the metals. Also, when the flat side faces you, they launch all those lasers that you just saw. So be careful and keep doing the roll to avoid it.
Hold still and let me shoot you!
That's a lot of effort you're putting in for one target, Falco. And here, choose if you want laser or the gold ring. I chose badly.
Great Fox will cover you.
And that time, it's not a supply, it's the Great Fox destroying some of the ships for you. Careful, missiles cannot be shaken off.
Enemy missile!
Shoot him down! We're being marked!
So each of the crew will take one of the corners, except for the bottom left and middle. You should take care of those.
Ah!
Because they're all being
we
marked
get 'em?
separately.
Not yet, sir!
If you wanted to, you could just launch a bomb at the middle, and it would probably take out all the missiles, I believe.
What's taking you so long, Fox?
I took care of it, you didn't take any damage. Again, bombs. Bombs are your best friend on this stage.
Ah, the son of James McLeod.
Those tin cans are no match for me.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
I'm looking forward to this.
I could really use a gold ring. Thank you kindly. The game loves me, what can I say? That or I remember instinctively where they tend to show up. Alright, good. That'll give me an extra gold ring for the next mission.
Through the first line!
Alright, just keep on target. Don't let them overwhelm you. Do your roll whenever you feel you need to get some pressure off of you.
We're gonna break through that fleet.
And string all those spawns a laser upgrade, in case you still need it. You think I'm scared of you?
The second line!
Target the cockpits of those ships.
Great Fox will cover you. Fire! Fire! Don't let him through!
And And this is how you take out an armada. Not by taking damage.
Venom right there. Whew. That was too close.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Ah, I should have grabbed that. Oh well. I missed the bomb too. Everything is not going my way at this point. For shame. I should be doing better than
The
this.
last line has been breached.
Oh dear.
These guys are crazy. Gang, deploy it now.
My health is bad. I think you want to stay low.
Enemy ahead. This one's different.
Crud. We were so close to Venom.
Ah, this enemy. I remember you. Destroy the balls, the orbs that are floating around first. Then aim for the middle as much as you can. When it starts closing, though, you've lost your opportunity to damage the middle. Start aiming for the hooks. Get shield up, healed from attacking those missiles. And be careful, your crew will jump in front of you sometimes.
Hey, Einstein, I'm on your side.
Like that. I missed the shield. Just be careful of how those missiles move. They're very slow in picking you up. Once again, orbs, middle.
Yeah, yeah.
You can see that you're not actually dealing much damage to the enemy shields. That's because you're getting past this phase first. And yes, the tentacles are what determine whether you can open the middle or not. So take out those tentacles. They move quickly, though. Come on, come on, come on. Got both. Oh, hi.
Watch out, Fox.
Yeah, messed up. All right, so you're gonna want to take to the corners, unless that happens. Whew. I stayed to the left and went down in case you didn't notice. That laser is a bit hard to predict at times. I'm sure there's a logic to it, but I don't remember it. It's been a while. And yes, the orbs sort of change colors as they're taking damage. Now you can finally damage the core.
Shoot the core.
Just keep going as fast as you can. Press it and you can get it one cycle.
You did it.
That was quite the experimental device that they had on their hands. Mission 6 accomplished. That was actually a bit stressful at times. I love that fight. It's so interesting. So many moving parts, so many different phases.
Hold on. We're entering Venom airspace.
It's a lot of fun. But we're not done yet.
Say your prayers, Andros.
Venom, Andross's homeworld.
Don't get too cocky, Star Fox.
Let's see how you handle our new ships.
Too bad Dad's not here to see you fail. We'll make sure you never reach Andros. We'll just see about that, Star Wolf.
Already got one?
You guys don't give up.
Got one! Alright, tactics that we used in the last Star Wolf fight probably aren't going to work. They take care. See that shield?
I've got a better ship.
The shield will prevent your lock-on charge shot from damaging them very much. Also, the loop-de-loop is not something they'll fall for anymore.
You can't win.
So you have to basically use exclusively your regular shots. So if you don't have hyper shot, i.e. the last upgrade,
Give it up.
you're going to be in trouble.
Can't win.
I'm telling you that now. And yes, they are good at hitting you on at times. So keep an eye out for anything you can get. I don't think there's any shield upgrades or anything here, and it looks like I'm
You're
being
not
chased
welcome here.
by Wolf.
I'm gonna bust you up real good
Yeah, you keep saying that.
and beat me. I've got a better ship.
Better ship. It ain't the ship. It's the pilot behind it.
Knock it off, Hawk!
Sorry. Bragging about my flying skills. Immediately shoot my
Get to the
team.
pond, Froggy.
I'm gonna bust you up.
Ah, he got me good. Gotcha! Way too high for me to get the shield up heal. That's fine, it happens sometimes. Ugh! No! No, no, no!
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
He immediately breaks off pursuit if you do the loop-loop, as you might have noticed. Good, good, good. That's exactly what I needed. Alright, watch out for the pillars that are all about. You might have noticed I barely dodged them a few times.
This can't be happening.
Ah, that means only one target, and that, once again, the
There's
shield
one more
upgrade,
to go.
the shield heal, buried in something that I can't get it. Alright, here I want to break, because Starwolf was right behind me. Alright, gotta get behind him for once.
You're good, but I'm better.
Are you, Wolf? Are you really? Somehow I disagree. Sometimes you have to take advantage of the mini-map and use that purely to your advantage and guesswork as to his elevation to try and get a good hit on him. But you do turn faster than he does.
No way! I don't believe it!
Keep the pressure on, watch your shield gauge,
I'll go it alone from here.
and make sure you're the better pilot than them, and they're a piece of cake. Onward towards Andros. This may look familiar. Do not be fooled. This will be a very different experience.
I've been waiting for you, Star Fox. You know that I control the galaxy.
I know you want to.
It's foolish to come against me.
Nah, I've done worse things.
Now you will feel true pain.
Alright, so there was a random path you could take to get certain upgrades. I did not take it. I should have gotten a gold ring. I did not. Well, this looks familiar. I wonder how familiar, though. Same strategy as before. Aim for those hands. Ha ha ha! Got that one early this time. Oh dear, get low! No! I got caught inside! Okay, watch what happens when you get caught inside. He chews you up, and then spits you out like trash. And you immediately lose both your wings. This is really bad. I'm in a terrible situation. And because I'm not strong enough to destroy this in time, I couldn't get him in one cycle. Oh, this could end poorly for me. Can't shoot his eyes just yet. But you can get a lot of bomb upgrades by doing that. Alright, just keep firing at his eyes, just like before. And anytime he opens up, launch a bomb. It deals quite a bit of damage, and it prevents the attack from going any further. Come on, we all know that you're just a robot underneath all that.
I have the brains to rule my life.
Seriously, a pun?
So, Andros, you show your true form.
So you can't really tell very well because of the wings, but all range mode. Try and immediately go to the right. And you hear that noise? Yeah, that's him shooting his eyeballs at you. Avoid them as much as you can. They're gonna be right behind you, right on your butt. Oh dear, and getting close to the brain causes him to launch those little things at you. Alright, the eyeballs are faster than you, so take turns, or make turns, I should say, to make sure you get them away from you. And don't touch the electricity that links the eyeball to the brain. That'll hurt a lot. But once you manage to get them in front of you, this becomes easier. And you will get a tiny bit disoriented from just the way this entire fight works, just because the brain is moving, you have no other frame of reference besides a wall that's way off in the distance before you turn around, and moving eyeballs. So the mini-map is your friend. If you get too far, by the way, I don't think I ever showed this off, it automatically U-turns you, regardless of if you have enough boost to do so. So you can take advantage of that occasionally as well. Come on. Just gotta stay on target. Okay, now we're entering another phase. Notice the cerebellum, or the back part of his brain, now glows. You can deal damage to it. Don't get caught under here! Because you'll take a massive amount of damage. He will chase you as well. Notice he's right behind me on the mini-map. Try and create some distance. Come on, I need some distance here. If you're a risk taker, and you ideally you have the hyper laser, you can just keep turning, and if you do it fast enough, you'll get a few good shots at his cerebellum before he notices. Just like that, I almost had it. I just wanted to demonstrate that because I'm not going to use that strategy because I am in dire straits right now, and I don't want to. Oh, he's right above me. He's on me, on me, on me. I need to boost. I need to boost. I need to get out of the way. I don't really have a good strategy for getting enough distance from him at the moment. I'm not used to being in this perilous situation. Ah, that got me caught. Okay, let's get some distance between me and him. And then turn around. I'm pretty sure he's right behind me. Oh, and I got caught again. Really? One more hit and I'm through. Oh no, don't turn around! Okay, it also makes you invincible. I forgot to mention that. So you can use that to your advantage as well, but it doesn't last forever! And it does use up the rest of your boost, even if you don't have it. So that means you'll be stuck charging up your boost for a while. Taking a risk, taking a risk, taking a risk. Come on. Nope, I'm not gonna make it. The B stands for boss and brain this time. Okay, turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. I actually did that manually. Okay, he started his phase where he's now going to teleport. He is a pain when he does this. I gotta tell ya. If you shoot anything other than his weak spot, especially, it has to do, I think, with how often you shoot him. That you can also use that to your advantage, though, if you're planning on getting some cheap shots in him to get him off your back and force him to teleport somewhere more useful to you. At least I think it's based on shooting him, whether he teleports or not. Yep, pretty sure. Okay, good. That was actually a pretty perfect place for him to teleport to. Turn around quickly. Hope that I have some opportunity to hit that spot. Missed it. Got him! I knew he was close.
If I go down, I'm taking you with me. Don't ever give up, my son.
Father?
Father? Boost whenever you can, follow his path. Doesn't matter how dire straits you are, just make very certain you don't hit the walls or anything. Boost every time you can, though, because this explosion's right behind you. Oh, I'm very glad I guessed right, because I wasn't very sure. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That was very close.
Never give up. Trust your instincts.
Don't worry about charging your laser. Don't worry about anything else. Just follow the same path he's taking. Come on, ship, hold together.
Come so strong, Fox.
Just a little longer. And in a broken, beat down shell of a former R-Wing, Mission 7 accomplished.
Fox, you're okay!
For varying definitions of okay.
Let's go, Fox!
That's our leader.
Hey, Falco actually had something nice to say.
What's wrong, Fox? Nothing. Nothing's wrong.
The father he thought he was dead. The long-standing enemy of the Lilat system. And victory for the Star Fox team. Couldn't get much more dramatic than that now, could we? So unfortunately, that sort of spoils a bit of the ending of the hard mode path, because you get pretty much the exact same fight. However, there might be some other interesting aspects to it. Why don't we go ahead and skip forward? I will be right back. We go to the end, but right before I do, you noticed that was Bill flying with us. Anybody you have extra, besides the Star Fox team themselves, will show up in the ending credits, sort of doing a show flight, indicating that they were there to see it too. They survived everything. And as you can see, unlike last time, you don't have Andross's face trying to ruin the shot. Total hits 964. Rank in! Why don't we, shall we? Ah, cool. It remembers my last name. Who would have thought? As you can see, Venom has a medal on it. That's because although there are two different paths to Venom, it's actually considered one stage, and you only need one medal for it. If you do the hard mode version, you are guaranteed a medal because you'll be fighting Star Wolf's team, and they give you enough hits to make it. And I actually did better than my easy path. Didn't lose Peppy the entire time. One medal, of course, guaranteed medal, so not that big a deal. Although I did have one less life, but I did have way more hits. Almost like 90. 89, I'm sorry. Anyway.
This is one steep bill, but it's worth it.
I believe he says something very special if you... Well, not very special. I think he says something different if you get more than 1,000 hits. And I think that might be possible on our next path. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.